If Storm is in your name and you're not a druid, Ninja Kiwi recently doesn't really like you as you've been hit with a bunch of nerfs recently, namely in Update 41 and 43 for the Glue Storm and the Spike Storm respectively. So hopefully we're going to be able to come up with a strategy today in order to beat this map using both Glue Storm and Spike Storms. Super Storms is another thing altogether, and Ninja Kiwi is still kind of buffing you in a way. If you didn't know, this is not actually water, but it is orange juice here. So when you think about putting down your water towers here, or your Pat, or your True Sun God, or your Vengeful True Sun God, or just a Sun Temple, just know that it's being floated by fruit. Now, I do want to place down Geraldo as soon as we have the money, but I'm going to get Airburst darts first beforehand, just so that we can clear some of these earlier rounds rather than having Geraldo on the field. Don't worry, he levels up pretty quickly. Also, just as a side note, at the moment, if you press U sometimes, it just straight up crashes the game. So just select your hero manually for the time being before Ninja Kiwi fixes that particular bug at the moment, which is really annoying because I've experienced that myself when trying to practice this strategy, and it's really annoying when you try and select your hero, but no, poof, it goes straight to my title screen. Not my title screen, my desktop. I'd rather see this new map in front of me than what is on my computer's background. It's nothing special, by the way. I'm a plain, simple, boring guy. Now we can place down the Gentleman Geraldo. I highly doubt this is going to be a black border guide for this map, but I am going to make my darnest sure that I'm going to make this as stupid of a strategy as possible, incorporating a few Spike Storms and the Glue Storm. And something which we're going to do is not buy White Hot Spike so that we can actually give it some Sharpening Stones so that it increases its Pierce. And Pierce is going to be very problematic because of the fact that, well, ceramics kind of just tear through the middle path spikes anyways. You kind of need the top part if you want to get some Pierce going, also the bottom part for some insurance purposes. Also, this is another reason why I put down the spike over here, just so that it clears up these early game ceramics. Now we're going to need to think about the round called 28, and how I'm going to do this is going to incorporate a 2-1-0, going to set you to strong, and hopefully that will be able to solve our round 28 issue, and also just our lead issues in general. Glue Splatter has gone down in price, but its Pierce has also gone down to 5 Ninja Kiwi. This is false information you're giving here. And guess what, okay? Despite after 4 updates, this has still not been fixed with the big one. It cannot damage any balloon type. Oh yes, lead balloons. Let's clear through that metallic layer that you have going on there. Let's get Glue Splatter, and then we're going to think about a 1-3-0 spike here, so that we're able to clear up the first and also the other Moabs, which are going to spawn on the screen at some point. Yeah, it works for both lanes, by the way, over here, so pretty cool, but also means you're going to have the potential risk of some regrowth farms happening, which is not ideal. Round 33 camera balloons. Get some bigger stacks so that each pile has a larger amount of spikes before the pile themselves disappear. Although looking at this, it doesn't look like there's any difference whatsoever. Even faster production, please. Oh, this round is looking a little bit dicey over here. They're making their way to the back of the map, but that's why we've got this spike factory back here as an insurance policy. It's going to go up to deadly spikes, just serve as like a guard for the back end of the map here. Although we shouldn't always rely on it, but just use it for like the last few balloons. So let's say that, for example. Moab Shredder. I just hope our glue gunner here is going to be able to pop all of these lead balloons. We're going to go up to glue hose soon, so that well, it's going to be on our path towards the glue storm, but we have to go through the other 2 layers first so we can get to that point. So combining both the Energizer and the primary mentoring, it will mean that we'll be able to circumvent our losses with the uptime of the glue storm itself. Because in Update 41, it received a minor nerf of its pricing being increased from from 15,000 to 16,000. Whereas in update 43, the uptime of the ability itself has been reduced. The oh gosh, the slowdown speed of said balloons are now reduced depending on the cross pathing. If it's with the top path, and it's reduced from 75 to 50% slowdown speed for the balloons on the screen. Whereas if you go with 052, it reduces it from 90% to 75%. Which is not as bad as the Spike Storm nerfs, which is where this is going to sound really stupid, but I promise you it's going to be okay as we go along here. So, with the Spike Storm's ability last time on the field, so how... Oh my god, this is really bad. Like, this is a really bad predicament that we're in. Oh, I gotta need that. Okay, Glue Strike. Glue Strike. Oh, why didn't I just use that earlier? That's such a silly thing for me. I had the perfect tool in order to make that round easier, but I just did not exploit that. Okay, Glue Storm again. Oh, this is getting a little bit dicey here when it comes to damage. Honestly, I really need myself to get the plutonium reactor to clear up these ceramics, which are going to otherwise escape the map as we go along here. Okay, so Spike Storm nerfs. So the minimum time duration in which a pile of spikes can be on the field is 9 seconds. And the maximum duration in which a Spike Storm ability duration lasts for when they're on the field is 11 seconds. But that's not like the set and done numbers in which they can be on the field, because you notice as you unleash a Spike Storm ability, they all disappear at different times. So the minimum time in which they can disappear is the lowest amount in which they can last in the field, and the maximum duration is when, like, the last one disappears if they are not contacted with enough balloons. So yeah, pretty annoying, but what can you do? And also the ability cooldown is decreased, so from... No, it has increased. You can use it less often, from 45 seconds to 50 seconds. Whereas in update 41, the damage has been reduced and the duration is increased from 40 seconds to 45 seconds. Not really cool in a 2 megapop scenario where you need the Spike Storm up against the bad. And yeah, this plutonium reactor is serving as a very good tool at the moment for clearing up these ceramics over here. So I'm glad I've got this. Also, Energizer, going to be big. I should have placed Geraldo near the submarine as I think about it now. Let's use Glue Storm so that it enables these lead balloons to be popped and be susceptible to all kinds of attacks here. Okay, so Spike Storm. So I'm going to use this on the next Moab round just to give you an idea as to what we're talking about here when it comes to the ability's duration on the field here. So I think some of you might be a little bit confused as to what I'm talking about. So let's just get this done and dusted. Okay, so we're going to lay this down. Now watch very carefully when it comes to a spike pile. So notice how some of these are going to disappear before others. Each set of spike piles has a preset amount of time in which they're going to be deployed down onto the field. And the game then determines like how long they're going to stay on the field unless they're otherwise... please be popped, please. Oh my goodness sakes, please. No. Oh, come on. That's really stupid. Yeah, that simply won't do. Exactly, Geraldo. Okay, we're going to time this ability a bit better here. So let's use it now, and we got both Moabs. Excellent. I told you this was not going to be a black border guy. Deadly spikes needed. I mean, yeah, I was about to say, that's perma spike. No, that's deadly spike. No, this is deadly spike. Use the abilities again. Very good. I do need a second Spike Storm here, honestly. So we've got our back end covered a little bit. We're going to go after a second Spike Storm now, just so we have a bit more Moab damage. Because these suck against ceramics, which is why we have this at the back end here. But we need something to clear the initial Moab layer, and what we got at the moment is just not going to cut it. Cut it, because these nails cut. Anyways, these spikes cut it. What am I talking about? Yeah, these are going to remain as bigger stacks. We're not going to get the white hole stacks because this essentially enacts as our MIB for lead balloons, which means But even though we are still susceptible to not being able to damage DDTs, we can damage them because of the ability being active. The Glue Storm ability, that is. Glue Storm is just much more reliable than Glue Strike, honestly. But Glue Strike is the gateway towards it. Speaking of, we're going to unleash that, making... And also, as you notice, this normally only ever does 1 damage. It now does 3 because of the +2 that it gives itself when the ability is active. And there goes the BFB. Okay, Zebra Balloons, not much of a worry, but these Zebra Balloons are kind of like a Pierce Soaker for all of our spikes here, which is not good. We're going to get ourselves a 3rd Spike Storm over here. And then hopefully this is what we need in order to actually clear this scenario here. By the way, we're playing this on Tinkertown because it's a brand new map. And you're able to incorporate this little bit of a track here very well with stuff that only affects this part of the track. Also, yeah, that's not very good. This is where some white hot spikes might be very needed right about now. Ooh, that was really close. We need the Glue Strike to come back. There we go. We needed all of that, but now we don't have the Glue Strike ready for these Moabs, and we don't have any abilities ready for these Moabs. Maybe we need a Jerry's Fire or something. No, we're good. I think I'm good. Are you good? I hope you're good. If you're not good, then I'm gonna need to report to the police about yours, because this is such a perfect experience. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to go up to Jungle Drums. Also, you can do that if you want to. I really wish for that to affect the Bloons reactor, please. There we go. That's a better spot. And, yeah, we've got the Scotland flag out today. Throughout the month of June, rather than just having the Pride month of every single one of our videos, which are going to have a village in the month of June, just to give a bit of flair, giggity, we're going to be incorporating different flags onto our villages, just to give our other countries which have a flag in the game that little bit of showcase. So today is going to be Scotland forever. Go up to Jungle Drums, primary training. We're going to go up to primary mentoring, just so that we have the ability back just a bit sooner. I would rather have it back that bit sooner, please. Thank you very much. Although that's more or less only really important for the Glue Storm, which is what we're going to be looking for next. Since we can deal with the Moabs with the Spike Storms here, and we can deal with the ceramics inside by using the Bloons reactor. Reactor ready. Lead balloons. Yeah, this is going to be a bit of an issue here. How are we gonna deal with this? Glue Strike first we should have done. You know what? We're making this up as we go along. This is not meant to be a concrete guide. This is a stupid strategy that I've come up with on the spot, because who the hell always wants to go with the meta game? I'm not about the meta game. I'm about that wild, stupid strategy that might just work. Also, we're not using carpenter spikes because that's too expensive. And also, that's another nerf in update 43. They've increased the price of that. Why do you keep taking away the things that we love? Didn't you get? But then again, you add things that we do love, so we can't exactly be too harsh on them. Okay, we need another Spike Storm ability there. Actually, in a way, it's good that Geraldo is not near the Energizer, because I do want him to turn to level 20 on round 99. Just because we can make the maximum optimization of his item uses while the other items are on the field. So let's say round 98 we put down 2 creepy idols, then we'll be able to have up to 4 creepy idols on the map on round 100. Oh, round 99 as well. Other things which can increase the pierce of our Spike Storm, not only can we put down a sharpening stone, but we can also have Call to Arms active while the ability goes off for Spike Storm. So if you activate Call to Arms or Homeland Defense, it also increases the pierce of them, and I believe the amount of them that spawns out as well. I'm not too sure. Maybe somebody can correct me down in the comments sections below. There are people out there that are far more knowledgeable of this game than myself. And some of these are very back here are a little bit annoying, and we're facing some pierce issues here. Deadly spikes, I'm relying on you. Don't run out. There we go. I see those red balloons there, and I just... Whoa! A little bit of a pierce issue going on there with that. Okay, we're very, very close to Glue Storm now, and this is incredibly pivotal for our strategy here. Permanent means of glue devastation onto the balloons. I did think about trying to use like the balloon solver or relentless glue, but it's like this game at the moment doesn't really stack the glues that well, so that if you use the glue storm, for example, then the other glues can't really be used properly. Or if you try to use top path with bottom path, it kind of prioritizes. Oh my god, why aren't those being struck with the glue? That's really annoying. It's almost like the backmost... Yeah, the backmost ones aren't being struck with the glue. That's really annoying. Like, they should all be struck while it's being pelted down with the glue itself. So maybe that's another thing that needs a little bit of a looking at, Ninja Kiwi, please. Scotland! Round 79. We do have a regrow issue here, but who says they need a regrow issue when we have the perfect tail to counteract that while it's under the +3 damage of a corrosive glue, because 1 damage with a corrosive glue itself, and +2 because of the glue storm ability itself. Glue storm ability being very nice at the moment, although we're going to have ourselves a little bit of a super ceramic issue later on here, which the plutonium reactor will not be able to solve. So we're going to need to play this by ear. Perhaps we need to put down some Jerry's fire on the field here so that we're able to deal with all of this. But I'd rather not buff our towers here until they get that, like, their maximum items. So Sharpening Stone I'd rather not put down until they all get there. Actually, you know what? We're going to incorporate these now. We're going to incorporate those later. Hopefully this goes well. Again, this is not meant to be a very good strategy. Just a dumb strategy that could work. Yeah, these super ceramics are just absolutely tearing through our defenses. Come on. There we go. Deadly Spikes is holding us firm at the very end of the track here. Things are looking very scarce here. No. Nah. We're gonna need some additional support down onto the field if we're gonna do this. Whether or not Jerry's fire is gonna help us out here is another question, because we've only got 5 rounds of this. Why does Ninja Kiwi keep taking away the things that we love? Then again, you did buff the price of the Energizer, so again, can't be too mad. Also, if you didn't know, anything with the bottom path spike, if you do lose a round and you run out of spikes, the game doesn't remember the previous rounds or previous attempts spikes that you already had down with that particular cross path. So that's a lot of fun. Also, the Energizer is going to help us out with our Spike Storm ability duration as well. Normally it's 50 seconds, but take off 20%, that's going to be 37.5 seconds. Oh my goodness sakes, look at all of these. I need to pelt them. I need to give them the old Spike Storm. If I just say spike them, that just sounds really heinous, as in like you're spiking someone's drink at a bar, at a pub or something. Not cool whatsoever. Let's see, ZMG, please go down. We've got our Energizer. Our ability should come back a bit quicker now. And as you notice with the Glue Storm's duration, it's nearly 100%. So combining your primary mentor... Actually, we're going to have a grow block, honestly. Combining both the primary mentoring and the Energizer for our Glue Storm here, it's got a near 100% uptime, which is really good. 4 ZMGs. Do we be brave and just go all out, or do we kind of try and time our our Spike Storm abilities here, just so that we're able to get through this little scenario here? Because I think this is definitely a strategy that you would not use in order to guarantee get through a scenario. But I thought all these kind of towers work really well together, especially with the fact that Glue Storm then enables these white hot spiked spikes to be able to pop lead balloons and still be able to get the Sharpening Stone buff as well. I think that's pretty cool. go through the rest of this. Let's keep on laying down those spikes. Is that enough spikes to get through the round? I hope so. The Energizer is racking up quite the number of pops here. I think so anyways. Let's see, 170,000, 163. Yeah, it's really neck and neck at the moment. Obviously, the Glue Storm is not going to have that many pops, but because of the fact that it is such a pivotal part of our strategy. Okay, did I use that too late for the round? The round. Yeah, again, they're not being pelted properly. That's really annoying. So it's not 100% uptime. That needs a little looking at, Ninja Kiwi. Okay, this round is going to be a little bit annoying. Let's see. Gonna sharpen all of you. Well, nearly all of you up. Gonna put the Jerry's Fire on all of you so that you can all have the rest of the game now with the means of being able to pop these balloons. And I think we're going to put down a 4th Spike Storm, because what we got at the moment is not enough for our endeavors. So we're going to place another one at the very back of the track. Got some within the beginning and middle section of the track, but not the end of the track here. This is not the end of the road for us, but it's going to be the end of the road for you, balloons. Get it? End of the road map. Anyways, I'm so funny. Yeah, the ability itself looks like it's 100% uptime, but it's not 100% uptime because not all balloons on the screen are actually getting pelted, which is not that convenient, especially when we're going to need to solely rely on Glue Storm in order to help glue these DETs so that they're all susceptible to all kinds of damage. Really good means of support. Okay, so the back of the track is looking very susceptible to super fortified ceramics. Do I go all in or do I just hold off? Okay, I'm going to give you the Jerry's Fire actually, just so that you have a little bit of means of doing additional stuff. Okay, we're going to use all of these. I'm going to help them all on the screen. Come on now. Scotland forever. Okay, I'm going to stop doing that now. So what have we got going on here? I don't think we got the best version of the no. Yes, Geraldo, you are simply correct. It will not do. What can we do with our current situation here? If I can buff our factories here with some alchemists, hopefully, but it's just the uptime that I'm really annoyed by. Right, second attempt on round 94. If this is going to be a miss, then unfortunately that's just the way it's going to be. Also, we put down our spiked balls at the back here just so that we're able to deal with these ceramics just a little bit easier, because at the moment, ceramics are our main issue here, and the Energizer can only do so much against them simply because of the fact that, well, it's only really good against ceramics while doing only poor to moderate damage against... Oh gosh, this is still looking very bad here. Oh, come off it. Don't do this to... Oh, it's just the last few ones. Also, if you didn't know, that if you use your Glue Storm ability and you end the round, the ability itself is cancelled out. Yes, these DMGs which are the biggest problem here. What can we do against them? We're deploying down as much as we can, but yeah, this round is proven to be the bane of our existence right now. And no, I don't want to place down a genie. I'd rather use that for like round 98 or something. You know, the round in which we desperately need it on. Oh, they're all making it to the back end of the track here, and this Pierce is just not enough. You know what, round 94, you're really starting to annoy me now, so we've got some other means of deadly spikes at the very end of the track here, and hope this is going to work out. Just watch as we go through this round without actually needing them. Just my luck in this game. Get through the rest of this round. Get through the rest of this round. Clear the absolute living bit. Oh, there we go. We've gone through the round there. Good, 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 good. Round 95. What can we do on this round? Hopefully a lot. 4 of them are now active. Good. Let's not lay them down just yet. 1, 2, 3, and 4. DDTs wiped from the... Oh, that last one there is a little close to the exit. No thank you. Also, we're going to pick all these up now since they will last for the rest of the game. Welcome to another thing that Ninja Kiwi has also nerfed and not changed the description to match the changes. It just does more damage, not even more damage. That was that was what you would call the level what's the normal ones for Gerard? I know that level 16 is when it's like the best Jerry's pickles, pickles from Gerard. For goodness sakes! Now I know there's another level in here in which the pickles becomes better, but I can't see that right now from the descriptions of all this. So yeah, even more is definitely not a thing because I think they removed the text from the earlier levels here, but forgot to edit the text down here. Oh yeah, it's here, but it's not over. It's not in the shop. Great. It's in one place, but not the other place. Is round 96 going very well? I'll let you be the judge of that, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, lay all this down. Oh, that was so close. I think we used up like all of these, which is not good whatsoever. Not very good whatsoever, but at least we got a free round here because, well, we can deal the damage against these UMGs with what we got going on at this given point in time. What else? Actually, we're going to get spiked mines. We're allowed to use them, okay, because we're already incorporating some spike batteries here. Use up another one, and we're going to leave the rest of this to the rest of this, and use up another one of these. I'll put it on. You know what? We'll put it on you. We're going to incorporate that to the end of the track. We're going to incorporate these. Question mark? Yeah, we're going to incorporate these. And what are we going to do? Well, we're going to get ourselves another spike storm here. 5 spike storms. Okay. 3, 2, 1, and 0. Use another glue storm here. And honestly, gonna use up that ability just so that we can get through this entire round, because these EMGs are just pummeling through all of our peers here. Not good whatsoever, but we've got the rest of this round intact. Thank you, Geraldo. Everything obviously has a cost here. Okay, we're going to put that down, and we've got round 100 completely sorted out. We're going to use up these abilities over here. We're going to pop through the bad layer very easily there. And yeah, we have to rely on those other items there in order to get through the DT because of the timing of the glue storm. So we did manage to get through this scenario, not very smoothly, mind you, but we still made it through this scenario on the other side. It's not a black border guide, by the way. And also, yeah, which flag would you like to see in the next video in which we're going to have a monkey village down? I don't know, I'm just thinking a bit more Scandinavian, if you get the clue from there. So, yeah, this Spike Storm obviously not got the most amount of pops. Obviously, the Energizer got the most amount of pops out of all... Wait a minute, this Spike's a factory actually did. No, wait, this did... I thought that said 407,000 rather than 437. This is 433. So, yeah, we got a lot of pops here. Geraldo being a big bulk of the rest of the strategy there. It's not a good strategy, but I think it's a fun one. You're able to incorporate a lot of things here in order to actually benefit a lot of stuff. So, Blue Storm is benefiting all of these. It's able to enable so that... Oh, we didn't even put the sharpening stone on that. Or the pickles. You know what? That's fine. That's absolutely fine. So, let me know what other changes throughout the update of Update 43, along with any correspondent updates in which the same tower has either been buffed or nerfed, and I'll give them a whirl. I'd like to increase the variety of videos that I do on the channel rather than just doing 2 tower chimps or 2 mega pots, and just do some general things here and there. They could be successful or they could be absolutely goofy like with today. I prefer the goofy strategies, and I want the goofy strategies to work because I don't like the meta game in which it's like, use this tower, use that tower, boom, guaranteed success. Thank you all so much for watching. We have reached veteran level 40 as well within the game. That just shows how sad I am in this game. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, everybody.